Hello? Hello? Little mice? Come out, come out. I just want a snack. I mean, chat with you. Me and my mouth. Hasn't been working right lately. I looked around the dark storeroom of the ship, looking for mice tracks. That's poop. Mice are disgusting creatures. They poop everywhere, leaving a trail that I should be able to follow. But then, this boat was so full of bugs, and you know what bugs like to eat? Mouse tracks. Oh, how did I get here? Catching mice on a stinking ship? I had it good. Plenty of crumbs, even a few coppers here and there. I should have walked away when I found that royal loot. It was an accident. I wasn't even looking for it, and how was I supposed to know it was the royal vault? No respectable gutter rat would walk away from that kind of treasure. Ugh, what the? Mouse poop? Yuck. Disgusting. I was still thinking about what Mr. Crud had said. No, it was more his face I was thinking of, that hungry look in his eyes. Eating mice. Disgusting, but we all have different tastes, so I understand. But eating rats? Yuck! Blackfur was going to eat Chester if I didn't find a mouse. And how was I supposed to find these mice if they didn't leave any tracks for me? Wait, mouse poop! There! Mouse tracks. I sniffed out a small hole in the floorboard. I pulled out a loose nail and, getting my claws in between the boards, I pulled. Hard and quick. Holy mother rat! I froze. There were hundreds of little mice. We rats know about numbers. As we say, don't fear the size, fear the numbers. And these little mice had the numbers. I slowly lifted up my hands, palms out. Please? All at once the mice jumped. I shut my eyes and curled up into a ball. Then, nothing. The mice were running away. They were getting away. Oh, shoot! I scrambled up and jumped after a fat little one. He was slower than the rest. He had a bit of white hair and probably wouldn't be tasty, but hey, a mouse in hand is worth two in the ship. I was on top of the old mouse. With some rope, I had him tied up and on a leash. All right, stop squirming, you little thief. Oh, please, kind sir. I didn't mean to steal. Oh, come on. Yes, you did. Oh, okay, I did, but I had mouse to feed. That was your family? How big is your family? 5? 5? Oh, come on. We rats know our numbers, and that's more than 5. 5's the biggest number I know. I guess it's a good thing mice didn't know about numbers. Stupid creatures. Daddy! A chorus of screams and crying followed us. Oh, please don't take my husband, cried a very fat and pregnant-looking mouse. Oh, come on. I'm just taking one of you. There's like 100 more of you guys, and there's probably going to be another 100 next week by the look of things. You won't miss this one, I promise. It's not a big deal. A small squeaker of a mouse spoke up. We're only one family. If you take Daddy, we won't be a family anymore. You can't take him away. Yes, I can. Look, I'm sorry. And I understand. Really, I do. Because I don't want my family members eaten either. But trust me, you don't need a daddy. I should know. I pulled the little mouse up along, bringing him out of the storeroom and away from all that squeaking and crying. The old daddy mouse kept up, keeping his sharp eyes on me. I felt them, and I couldn't meet them. I'll pay you, he said. With what? Moldy grain? Oh, I was thinking gold, but I also have moldy grain. I stopped. I felt my heart beating louder. I've chased coppers in my life, even touched silver a few times. Okay, maybe once in that royal vault. But gold? Gold was life-changing. Gold would buy you a kingdom. And there was gold on the sea rat? Maybe the stories about Blackfur was real. Was it really Blackfur's treasure? Here? How much? I asked. As much as you want. There's sacks and sacks. Especially the moldy ones. I mean the gold. Oh, 5? 5? 5 as in 5 or 5 as in the number of children you have? It would be 5. And then 5. And 5. And 5. And 5. And 5. Okay, I got it. Is it Blackfur's treasure? The old mouse shrugged. I don't know. One day I spent hours chewing into a box looking for food. I thought it must have some really good food because it was such a tough box. Even chipped a tooth. But then, instead it was just full of gold. Not a single grain. What a disappointment after all that chewing. Can't feed a family with gold, so I just left it. It must be Blackfur's treasure. Okay, old mouse, what do you want? My family. Promise you'll keep my family safe, and I promise I'll take you to the treasure. I was torn. If I didn't deliver a mouse, Chester would get eaten. Damn Chester. He's always ruining everything. Him and his stupid religion. We were a good team until he got that holy rat idea stuck into his head. Maybe I would be doing him a favor, sending him to his precious holy rat. I mean, he even started talking to her, right? Right? That's it. Holy mother rat. I stuck out my hand. You got yourself a deal, Daddy Mouse. Okay, so I guess the next episode is going to be a cooking show. Although, I'm not sure if the ingredients are going to be a rat or a mouse. Yuck. Well, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out, and click here for the next episode. And until next Friday, bye.